my name is Marissa Beyer, and this is my sheep heart dissection. So starting off, the pericardium is going to be the outer membrane of the heart, and then underneath the pericardium is going to be the endocardium, the thin layer. And then if you open up this thick layer of muscle right here is the myocardium, and then the thin inner layer is going to be the endocardium. Alright, this is the apex. This part right here at the top is the base. Right here we have the left auricle right here. On the other side it's kind of hard to see because it's full of fat, but the right auricle right here. And then let's see, right here is the pulmonary trunk. It runs this way. You can see the opening right here. It's kind of covered by fat right here. Let's see, so if we open it up, trying to make sure I got my everything right here. So right here on the thicker side, on the bottom, is going to be the the right ventricle. Above that is going to be up here. It's going to be the right atrium, and then on the opposite side is going to be right here, the left ventricle, and then above that the left atrium. And let's see, so on the thicker part by the right ventricle here, separating the atrium and the ventricle, is going to be the tricuspid valve, and then the valve on the left hand side is the bicuspid valve. The pulmonary trunk that runs through this way. Up in here, the valve that's in there is the pulmonary semilunar valve. And then the aorta here. And then this is the aorta, this big vessel right here, and then the valve inside of there is going to be the aortic semilunar valve. Now coming down on here, right here is going to be the opening for the inferior vena cava. I'm just going to make sure I got everything here. So the epicardium is going to be underneath the pericardium, and then the endo is going to be the very inner layer. I think I mixed that up. So I think I have everything, and that completes my dissection of the sheep heart. Thank you. Alright, my name is Marissa Beyer, and I am going to be doing the respiratory system of the fetal pig, and I just have my paper here for reference. So first, let me find my probe here. The larynx is going to be it's the voice box. This is large structure right here. Underneath that is the trachea right here, and it has the ribbed cartilage in it. After the trachea, I'm going to do the lobes of the lung. So right here, pigs have 6, humans have 5. So here's a lobe right here and right here, and then the same on the other side, right there, and then its other lobe is way down here. Diaphragm right here, muscular structure that separates the thoracic and abdominal cavity. The visceral pleura is the sac that's going to go around the lungs. The bronchus, I accidentally cut into them, but so the trachea goes down this way, and then there's one bronchus that goes to each side of the lungs, and I can kind of see the entrance here, right here, and right here. And that is it for the respiratory system. Thank you. Hello, this is Marissa Beyer. doing the lymphatic system of the pig. And I just have my paper here for reference. Alright, so first off, the thymus, I cut it off. Didn't realize, but it runs on either side of the trachea here, and then this right here was on the top of the heart. So the lymph node regions, they're going to be cervical, right here. Axillary is going to be right here. Inguinal. Inguinal is going to be in the inside of the thigh. So the right lymphatic duct, hard to see and hard to point out, but it's going to be back in there. The thoracic duct is going to be in the thoracic cavity, down in here. The left internal jugular, which I identified in the other video. So we have the carotid right here. And this is the right side, but carotid right here. And then right here in left internal jugular. And then the subclavian veins gonna run right here. Subclavian right lymphatic duct. And that is it for the lymphatic system. Hi, my name is Marissa Beyer, and this is the pig dissection of the circulatory system. I just have my paper here for reference so I don't forget anything. So we open up, let's see, the pig here. We have the heart. I kind of cut it away, but the sac that fills the heart, or that holds the heart, is the pericardium. It's clear. It's around the heart, right here. The diaphragm is underneath the heart, and that's right here. It separates the two cavities. Alright, so we go up here. It'll be kind of hard to see, but above the heart is the aorta, this large vessel right here. And then coming off the heart, towards the right or left sides are going to be the the subclavian arteries off here, and then in the middle is going to be the brachiocephalic on either side coming off of the aorta. It's hard to see. Alright, now the first big vessels on either side of the neck, right here and right here, are going to be the left and right carotid arteries. On either side of those are going to be the left and right jugulars, and then left and right internal jugulars, and then off of those, right here, is going to be the external left and right jugulars. So let's see, let's make sure I got everything. Yep, I got the subclavian that goes off the aorta. Oh, and the superior vena cava, had a hard time kind of finding it. But that's kind of back here. And let's see, and that is it for the circulatory system. Thank you.